This is Ben with UbersCosplay, and I'm going to go over some of the features that are built into my Unicorn Gundam Costume's torso that allow it to break down to smaller pieces for travel on planes and when I need to mail it or anything like that. First thing to keep in mind is, you'll see this when I turn this over, is a lot of the fiberglass reinforcement is done on the shoulders and the torso. That's because these parts have to support a lot more weight than other parts of the costume. It's holding up the backpack, the shoulders, etc. First thing is, you'll notice that the shoulders are always at an angle that keeps them sitting much higher. This is important because it keeps them out of the way of your arms, but it also gives the suit like a very wide-shouldered hero type stance. If you're familiar with the model kits and posing them, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you'll see that those parts are always angled to where it's always at rest, sitting at a high angle. Important too, because you don't want these to droop over time. It'll look really bad. Now, I just have these taped on for now, so you don't have to see me messing with bolts and stuff inside there, but let me take these off so I can show you. The shoulders come off like so and are attached with these two large bolts. And you'll see here, you can get a better view of how the part is angled out. Put this aside. Now the shoulder is also hinged on the front and the back. I just had the front on. But this is just a Velcro piece. That's all it's hinged on. And it locks into place with a few magnets that are on the inside. So when you're walking around, it doesn't shake or wobble. And it still allows you to go up, but when it's at rest, nothing shakes and it's very secure. And you can go ahead and remove these with these Velcro straps here. And then the part comes off, and that allows you to break it down. All the electronics for the different parts are connected with quick release connects so that they can be popped off in a hurry. And same thing with this side piece here on the end, the thruster. This is just attached with magnets, and that allows it to break down a little bit further for transport. Now back to the torso. You can see the bolts here that go into the shoulder, and because that's got some weight to it, you'll see the entire torso, let me move these straps out of the way, has been reinforced with fiberglass all around. The areas where the bolts go through also have these large washers, and it's very secure here. This isn't going to droop. It's very important that that's secure. You'll also notice these PVC pipe connectors on either side. If I turn it back over, I can pull these pins from either shoulder that hold the torso together as a single piece. Then I can just shimmy those pipes out, and the entire torso breaks down into two separate pieces, which allows it to break down much smaller for shipping. And you'll notice too, the entire back of the costume has been fiberglassed as well. A very thick piece of fiberglass. And this backpack plate with the straps and everything has been bolted into that with these large washers. And that's what's really holding up the torso on my back, is this larger backpack piece. And that's why it's so important to have this fiberglass reinforcement throughout the torso, because it has to support all that weight.